0-0, vamos empezando el juego.
Soft contact in the air.
Así nomás.
A base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Miguel Rojas at the plate. The 1-1. On its way to the corner. Carroll hustling after it. Can't get there. This one lands out.
Yeah.
Betts gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a ball evens the count. Right-hander kick steals. Down the left field.
Por ahí es. Por ahí es. Por ahí es.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Two in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in 3-game set.
The snake.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. One runs in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Una carrera rápida.
On the strike, the pitch. Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Miguel Rojas.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy. You know, get a chance to.
On the ground to second, might be two. There's one to Walker, and that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here in the desert, today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark. Everything came together for him. You often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive.
There's one, and that's two.
The second baseman,
an outstanding hit.
Buen double play.
Pitches in there.
Ketel Marte, ¿qué está haciendo Ketel Marte ahí? Pues los pinches cambios, ¿no?
That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. They get the out on Marte. Back here at Chase Field.
Ketel Marte.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to the middle.
Pinche madre, a la verga.
So aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one.
Yeah.
Good job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. Here comes a pitch. Out to center. Thomas sizing it up. And there's one away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Puta madre, loco. Cuidado, mi papá,
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Smith rounds second on his way to third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get
Bien recio que salió esa bola.
He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
One down. Here's Jason Hayward. And he deals. He's trying for third. That's towards center. Thomas gets under it. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now it's Mookie Betts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now,
runner takes off.
Oh!
This is deep to left
Mookie
center.
Betts!
There, on its way.
Hmm. Out of
A
here.
gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 4-0.
already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Next for L.A., Miguel Rojas. 2 down, nobody on. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back.
Leading off.
And now Jack Peterson. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy.
Peterson.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on, when you're expecting it to become more consistent. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
The Diamondbacks down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. And another ball.
Full count.
Está listo este vato.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Forget it.
A massive
Lo subestimé, la neta.
his 4th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
En casa, con Ron en casa.
And it paid off. Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ballgame.
Here's Gurriel.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
No question about this one. It's out of here.
Chinga tu madre, loco.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is...
Oh, este vato me la va a cagar.
fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Glass now, ready deals. Boots it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Alec Thomas now. Ball two. That one missed. And strike two.
2-2.
That misses. 3-2 now. One out, base is empty. On the ground to third. A dive, he's got it. Throws from his knees.
Huevo, perro, huevo. El pinche Max Monsi. Atacando como siempre.
The shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Jose Herrera stands in now for the Diamondbacks. On the ground, out to short. Betts on the run, throw to first. He's out. That is the inning. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball.
Me metieron dos jonrones en esta entrada, loco.
Up to the dish. Here's a 1-1. That one drilled left field. In one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Kike Hernandez.
El Kike Hernandez.
To third. Fires across the diamond. And one away in the top of the third. Muncy digs in. Freeman, the runner at second with one away. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Righty delivers. Out of the dirt, swing and a miss. One ball through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs. Runner takes off the third.
That's the ball.
Pitch is low. Out of third. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Así que muy verga los pinches.
And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Ball a little bit high.
Profe.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Betts makes the play. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The 1-2. That one jammed right field. Way back there. And that's a final walk going out of here. They must be going
No te pases de verga, güey.
It's 4-4.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Oh, and now some words being exchanged.
Órale, hijo de tu pinche madre.
Well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run.
¿Qué quieres?
Worry about
¿Qué
it.
quieres?
Still hit him.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Just a
¿Qué?
fastball that got away from him there.
¿Qué?
He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
No mames, ¿cómo que se robaron la pinche base, loco?
And a pitch. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swing a high fly ball deep left field. That's back there. And it is gone. Another homer.
No, que otro homer ni que la verga, loco. Le vamos a dar la vuelta ahorita, van a ver. No está fácil eso. Espérate. A chingar su madre este vato.
Misses. And so they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Joe Kelly.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Vamos a tirar basura todo el tiempo.
And the righty deals. And that's
That's
ball
a ball.
4.
Take your base.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that's the second out of the inning on the 4th play.
Wow, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got a bad read on the ball, and the good throw from the outfield was perfect to get the out.
Swings through that.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think...
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Ends the inning after they... Back here in the desert.
Okay. Back here in the desert.
Will Smith. In the air, right field. Carroll under it. Puts it away for the out. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a 1-1. And that one wrapped foul. One down, base is empty. And
Ball
it's even
2.
up. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking.
¡Ay, cabrón! Cerca estuvo.
Leading by 3. Top half of inning number 4. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field.
Me hicieron encabronar.
Hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like
Estoy
that
más
at the plate.
concentrado que ahí te encargo, loco. Córrele, perro, córrele, perro, córrele, perro, córrele, perro, córrele.
Coming around third is Taylor. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit. Well, Singy, he is locked in.
Te lo advertí, perro, te lo advertí.
Slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Jason Hayes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And it's second. Runner breaks for third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas sizes this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Nos acercamos, perro, nos acercamos. Ay, el Mookie Betts. Hombre loco.
2 outs. Him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
Right there.
Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Herrera, right-handed reliever.
No.
Just missed.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their...
Ball. 2 strikes.
chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says they're absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Caught it looking for the K.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
It misses. It's a strikeout.
Not a very good curveball right there, but sometimes those high breaking balls kind of surprise you as a hitter, and when they stay high, have just a little more velo on them to get by you. And that 2-strike count, I thought it was a pretty good pitch to hit. I think he got a little too excited and tried to do too much.
Good plate appearance there.
¿Cómo que ball four, loco?
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Rusdar Grotterol.
Number 48.
The 1-1. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter,
1 ball,
low
2
average,
strikes.
but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some...
This one's into the outfield, took the extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and they lead by 3.
Well done, drives in the run. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the
2-1.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Left-hand batter waits. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner in from third to extend their lead.
Me están metiendo la verga estos vatos, güey.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now it's Christian Walker.
That's
and
a ball.
another ball. Peterson at second with 2 down. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Hijo de su pinche perra madre, lo como son.
So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start.
Órale, pues.
Ryan Thompson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Lined into
Trae
left
un
center,
pinche
and that's
bateo
the
en
extra bases. Makes the turn
dientón.
and heads for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Next is the Dodger DH, Kike Hernandez. Bounce to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Two gone. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Chase Field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. And here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
¿Por qué verga? A ver.
1-2. Fights it off. We'll see
No, no,
another.
no, no.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
I'd love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 5,
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
And another ball. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat.
Por pendejo.
Top of the 6th inning.
Estoy encabronado, loco.
Max Muncy.
Hombre, ese pinche muñequito le vamos a quebrar la muñeca ahorita, el bastardo.
Pitch. Ground ball right side.
Córrele, 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 córrele.
Flip. They get the out on Muncy. And up next for Los Angeles, Will Smith.
El que en Filadelfia nació y creció, loco.
And a swing and a miss there.
Pinche cochinero de mierda, loco, que me está tirando. Este pura cagada.
Manager Torey Lovullo. Number 30, also throwing. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll makes the catch for the out. And there are 2 down. And next for LA, Chris Taylor. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fire. On the ground to third. And it gets by him. And that extends the inning.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Kickoff move first. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the
No
inning.
seas
No runs.
super mamón, güey, neta.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
No, just a
Verga,
beautiful
tío.
fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Now it's even up.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right side, Rojas throws to first.
He's out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 6 full. It's the D-backs 9 and the Dodgers 5. Now on the bump, Paul Sewald.
And he's got a
Qué
nice
bueno,
lead to
carnal.
work with, so he should come in
2
throwing
entradas
strikes,
para darle la
attacking
vuelta a
these
estos
hitters.
perros.
Number 38, Paul Sewald.
This to center field. Thomas flashes the leather on the running catch.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. Not even close there. 2-1. And a foul ball. The Dodgers down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Two now. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie to hit. The pitch. That one hammered center.
Lo que querías, estúpido de mierda, que te lo bateara perfect. ¡Oh, está mi rostro!
That was blasted to the moon. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they cut into the deficit. It's 9-6. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Macanazo perfect.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. 2 outs. Now 1 out to right. Carroll moves towards it.
Ni pa' qué la piel seguido.
And it's out number 3. The Dodgers do get one back on the solo home run. And we're back. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Well, these Diamondbacks digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
Yeah.
Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Okay.
Now 1 away. At the plate, Christian Walker. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dick.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. That one misses, and it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm.
down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hit to first, and it goes just foul. In the air, left side. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that ends. Miguel Castro into the game. So digging in, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit. And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hoping he could get a swing and miss on that.
A la people, para que se me emocione la gente.
Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And here it comes. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Squeezes it out. Number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Max Muncy. And the right-hander deals. That one finds the zone. And that's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
A little bit late, man.
Two down, nobody on. Right side, hard hit. Marte throws the first in time. They get the bottom of the 8th. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. So a lefty out of the pen, Alex Vesia. And the pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
¿Te gustó, perro?
On the ground, right side, Rojas. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Alec Thomas stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. He's safe.
No, chinga tu puta verga.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
He's got it. And there's 2 away. So man aboard. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Down.
Next offering is down low. Out towards right center field. As this one sized up, drops into the glove. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. Last chance. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 30.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Mantiply getting ready to go. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
So, man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Chris Taylor. And at second, runner takes off. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. Taylor out on the play. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Line drive. And Hernandez is out. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 10-7.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Jason Hayward.
No dejamos hombres en base, compa.
2 outs.
Ball, no.
And one fouled off, 2-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Ball.
That's off the mark. 3-2 now.
Full count.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So the batting order turns over. And here is Mookie Betts. Right-hander kick steals. There goes Hayward. Bounce to the left side. Slides for the stop. And what a play! Ball game. And your final 10-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shamley.
Pendejo el Tyler Glasnow, ese no sirvió para ni madres el día de hoy. Puñeta. Perdimos, señores, ni modo, no se puede.